Hi, I'm Elaine Ellenwood, and I wanted to share with you this visualization that has helped me tremendously. It fits with really well with how to center ourselves individually in these times of confusion and great uncertainty. So sit back, relax, close your eyes, stretch out your mind as best you can, and just listen to what I have to say in a visualization of an experience. You are in the oneness and are now moving from the oneness out into space in a micro millisecond of time that you have been given by the oneness to explore this universe. This is the universe that you have chosen, and this universe has chosen you. And in this micro millisecond of time, you now move through time and space, completely contained in your own space. This universe is filled with different forms of knowledge. Life is the imperative, not life as we know it here, or even life as we understand it here, but life is the imperative. And in this micro millisecond of time, you jettison through watching, engaging, learning, or even becoming a different form of knowledge. And in this, you develop your uniqueness. This is a vast universe, a much vaster galaxy, filled with many, many forms of knowledge. And you are equipped to visit any area that you choose. Every experience you have from the moment that you were given this micro millisecond of time until now, this moment, you send back your experience to the oneness. The oneness is your steady, constant connection. Everything else is temporary. Everything else you gather into forming your uniqueness. In all places, you stay for a while, long time maybe, short time, and then you move on. You have now come to the Earth School, a form of knowledge that was created by the universe to allow us to integrate all of our uniqueness to become whole. For when we are truly whole, we know who we are, we have returned to the oneness. And this form of knowledge, this Earth School, provides an integration process for the uniqueness that allows us to become whole. And that process is called adaptation. We are here to relate to the experience that's directly in front of us and to adapt to it to the best of our ability, not questioning the experience, but trusting that you and the universe are hand in hand. And if that experience is in front of you, it's appropriate for you. Move into it, learn from it, come out on the other side of it, recognizing one of two things has happened. It's changed you, or you have changed yourself in that experience. And what we're working towards is to arrive at the end of an adaptation experience and say, I may not want to have had that happen, or, well, it happened and it was fine, but the important thing is I have become a better person for having gone through that. At that moment, at that moment of self-satisfaction and acceptance, you are in the oneness. You are in the unchanging openness, the nothingness, and the completeness of oneness. When you say to yourself fully and meaningfully, I have become a better person from going through that experience, that means you've integrated. You've used the opportunity to adapt to the best of your ability, and that is the purpose of the school. So now here we are, being forced into giving up the catalyst is where we put all of our energy, which is actually what we should be doing now. Instead, we're learning how to put our energy into our own sovereignty as a human, into our own autonomy as a human. I choose to respond to this situation. It's my choice. This is what I want to learn from it. And as I learn, I'm going to give to it. I'm going to give to the whole. And when I'm on the other side, I am going to do everything I can to learn in a way, bend, grow, not control, so that I can say, I am a better person for having adapted to that experience, and feel at that moment the joy of being in a moment of wholeness and connected to the oneness. Now we're working with the mental, the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, so it takes lots of different adaptations to be able to achieve this. So here in this form of learning now, with your eyes closed, your recognition of the beauty of Earth, how beautifully she expresses individuality and connection to the whole. Her rocks, her stones, her mountains, her weather. You feel yourself connecting into that, and you make a commitment to yourself that in this micro millisecond of time, you are going to present to the life experience around you the highest quality person that you choose to be. You choose how you want to be in this situation. Whether it fills you with joy or dread, you choose how you want to be in this situation. Because although this is an important form of knowledge, it's a hard form of knowledge to get into because it's difficult. It's a hard form of knowledge to go through it. It is just one form of knowledge in the universe. So how do you want to be changed by this experience? How do you want to be changed by the experience that's right in front of you? And I promise you that what you are being asked to adapt to, not control, adapt to, holds the keys to your success. Now, if you have further questions about this or comments, I can mail you some writing on it. I'm available at my email address, which is songcarrier, SONGCARRIER, @gmail. And I would love to share this with you, because what we are learning now is autonomy, reciprocal relationship, and a kind of understanding born from succeeding in common and uncommon grounds that melts the need to control another. And the more you work with these bottom line universal laws governing this particular form of knowledge, the more it will happen for you. You'll feel less torn apart by what's going on. you'll feel more centered in yourself, and you'll feel stronger because you are following universal law. Thank you for listening to this. I hope this helped. Good luck.